Hi, so welcome to my channel. This is going to be my first video, and I hope to have more. Cause never back down, never what? Never give up. If I get any viewers at all on this, I hope that some of them comment never give up. That should be a new motto, or motto. I don't know. We are playing Horsetails Emerald Valley Ranch, and I hope that this video will help many people. Because I know if I was struggling with this game like I was, and I found this video, I would be very, very thankful. So grateful, because this game, there is not much about it. There's no information. There is, but there's very, very small information. I struggled a lot, and I searched up and down on YouTube for videos to help me, and none of them really came to me. There were videos about building things, but they would never really explain where the resources were. And there were like gameplays going through the gameplay, a walkthrough, but still not telling anybody where they were getting resources or where this was or anything. So first of all, I know this game is actually really easy than people make it out to be. You just spend majority of the time exploring. That's literally what you do most of the time, is explore. And there's no shame in that, obviously, but there's actually not that many missions. You just don't know that at first, obviously, because you're too busy exploring. And I'm sorry if that sounds rude. And I'm sorry if it seems like I was calling out any YouTubers for their videos, shaming them, because I wasn't, I promise. Another thing that takes up a lot of time is finding resources, and not everybody knows where they are, so that takes up even more time. So, I hope to make this video quick and simple. One thing that I started building, I was going really good through the game until I had to build the styling shed. And I am telling you, I was so confused, I couldn't find the resources nowhere. So you have your large stable. That is what I've built, and the coastal. On the top right, basically the top, you see the resources that you need, and you also see them on the bar where like the greenish blue is that says the cost and effects. Well, for the resources, the first one is wood planks. You get wood planks from going to Matteo's hut. Matteo's hut is right here, and there's the woodwork. It's literally on the left of his house, and you can like forge wood into planks. You should see him the first mission. You should be able to go to him. And then beside that is gold. Gold, people. Oh wait, what am I on? Oh yeah. Wait, no. Okay. On the left, on the top of the resources, there's wood. There's different types of wood. I'll take you through that in a minute. On the right, I forgot what that is. It's some clay, I think. But the gold. Gold is so hard to find. You cannot find it. Right, that's what you're thinking. That's what you're saying. That's what you thought. That's what I thought. I'm going to help you out. So, on over here. Is it here? I'm lost. Oh wait, no, it's right here. So in the marshes where you find the Emerald Valley Devil, the horse, the really good horse with really good stats. Yeah. Teaser. Not even a teaser. That's a spoiler. You get a really good horse later on. It's not on the map, but you see this little round thing? Alright, look closely. Do you see these bushes right here? You go through those bushes and it takes you in a cave. It's called like Pirate's Cove or something like that. That is where you will find your gold. Your gold is there. And there are many chests in there. Or treasure things, whatever. So yeah, that is where you'll find your gold. And thank Google for that. Not a YouTube video. Thank Google. And then I decided to share some information because not many people know where everything is. Um, Another thing, I just forgot absolutely what I was doing. I was trying to show you some of the resources. Um, Beside the gold, that's gold ore, by the way. You'll get why I specified that right now. Beside it is copper clay, something. It's bricks. Um, you find that at the smith. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, now I know what I got confused. You'll find that at the blacksmith, and the blacksmith, that's another thing that takes up a lot of time in this game that I forgot to mention, is that there is no fast travel, like, besides the places it lets you. We'll get to that in a minute. Here's the smith, the blacksmith. He's way over here where Noelle is. You can forge a bunch of like ore and everything into bars, ingots, or whatever. I hope I said that right because I cannot say ingots or ingot for my life. um. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take you through my resources. So, and I'm going to be quick about it. So if you need to pause, because you can just pause. Come on, people. I'm sorry that I don't mean to be rude, but like, you can just pause. You have your wooden planks, silver ore. Ore is mainly found in like caves and everything, but this one's like the deepest cave. The ingots, see, obtained by using the forge of the blacksmith in the mountain village, where I showed you. Sandstone, you find that in sand, mainly, but you can find it where it says to. Um, I go to Crab Beach to get my sandstone, and like the valley thingy, the canyon it says. Yeah, pipe clay, pipe bricks, pink granite, pine wood, oak wood, maple wood, limestone, iron ore, iron ingots, grain protein powder, gold ore, gold ingots, fire clay, fire bricks, earthen clay, earthen bricks, copper ore, copper ingots, brownstone, and algae vitamin paste. Algae vitamin paste and grain protein powder will be used with olive to create your foal formula to feed your foals when you breed. Um, a resource I struggled a lot with was gold, but I just explained. But I still kind of struggle with fire clay, but until I actually found out where they are. Same thing with gold. Fire clay, if you struggle with finding that, I found mine all through here. Here, here. Like the Azurine Valley. I do not know. Azurine. I find it through there. Uh, yeah. I will take you through the food I have. Sunflowers. In my opinion, all of these foods, sunflowers are so difficult to find. I cannot. Um, an easy place where you can find sunflowers is when you're on your way to the Felix estate. Right here. If you go right on your left, like up here, you'll find sunflowers. If you go somewhere like over here, you'll find a chest that sometimes has sunflowers in it. I don't know if it resets, but it has sunflowers in it. Um, oh, sugar, that can really be found anywhere. I find mine everywhere. You can find them in caves though. Sand carrots, obviously, you find them in sand. You can find those a lot everywhere before you go in caves and stuff. Peppermint, big thing. You see how I have so much, and you might be thinking, oh, that just sounds so difficult to get. It is not. I'm going to let you in on something. There's a cheat. I don't know if the game purposely did it or did not, and I'm scared to mention it because I'm afraid it'll get canceled out. But you can find sandcastles, and you're supposed to rebuild them and go back to Esme to get peppermints in return because of your favor points. Well, if you find the right, like a sandcastle, and you somehow, some magical way get the glitch, you can sit there and keep repairing it and keep repairing it, and it'll still give you all the favor points. And then you go to her, and you just return them all in, and you get so many, and it is so quick and easy. I am so thankful for that. The full formula, what I was talking about, was what you craft with, the two things I mentioned before, and then the olive. Olive you can find anywhere on trees, and you can forge them. Not forge them, I'm sorry. Uh, I can't figure out the words. Someone will know what I'm talking about. But you can harvest them. Um, Forage. Is that the word, forage? No, wait. Well, you can harvest them. Oh, sorry. Uh, yeah, you can craft that. And something about the full formula is all the 3 resources that you use to create it, when you go to create it, all of the resource that you have will be used all up, and it'll give you all the full formula in return. It uses all your resources. But it's a good deal. Apples you can find on apple trees. There is an apple tree built on your land, on your estate, that I will take you to, but there was a mission. There's a mission where it tells you where it's at. And then you can also build your own. I'm sorry, plant your own. You build the garden now. Same thing with carrots and sunflowers and olive. Gate keys. My mic. Okay. Gate keys. Something I struggle with. You have to unlock roads throughout the game. You don't necessarily have to, but I'm telling you, it makes it so much easier if you do. There's a bunch of gates, but I can hardly remember where they are, but I know where 2 are. Right here. If you come through this way and you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna come out this way, you can't. You have to come on Crab Beach first, and you have to go through this path, and the key is right here, and then you just unlock the gate, and there you go. I do not know why the keys are behind the gates and whatever when you actually need it. Don't ask me. I could never tell you. There's a gate right here. Again, you have to come through the beach and unlock it from there. You can't come through here of Elderwood and go out. Yeah. Basically, I don't know. It's just weird. You have to get it like on the other side. Also, another thing. Oh wait, never mind. I'll get that in a minute. These tickets. What I was talking about, where there's like no fast travel, da 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 da. When you begin the game, this hot air balloon is here from the very start. You have to travel to the other places where it can take you in order to get the tickets. The other places should have hot air balloons as well, and that's how you unlock it. As you can see, I haven't unlocked the, Seaboard Homestead yet. But it makes it a whole lot easier because if there's somewhere you need to go and that homestead is near it and it gives you a better way to get to that place, then you can just travel there. It's great. I already forgot the other thing I was going to talk about. Oh, horses. I will take you right now and show you the horse I was talking about, the Emerald Valley Devil or something like that. That has really good stats. This girl. I don't know if it'll be a boy for you or what, but it's always been a girl for me. For some reason, I can never get stallions. I have no idea. I always get stuck with mares. It makes it difficult to breed. I don't know. She's really pretty, and she always gives you like really pretty foals. Her stats are great. She's really good. Definitely gives you a boost in the game. When you first like find her, I think it's like right here, and then she like moves over here somewhere. I would like to mention that the stats are always different, and it depends on where you find the horse too. Because if you find them right here, that's just your really beginning and everything. But the two places I can remember that have really good horses is over here. There's some right here, and there's some right here on your way into the path where the cave is. And then over here in the marsh where you find that horse in the mission has really good horses. I think that's where I got her, Big Red. And not all the time. Keep in mind, not your horse doesn't have to have good endurance, agility, strength, or luck or charisma. Like all at once. Lucky 7. this horse is originally named Ghost, and you find it in Elderwood on a mission because they think it's a ghost, but it's really a horse, and you tame it. It doesn't have good endurance, agility, strength, or charisma, but it has good luck, and that's why I have it. I haven't gotten rid of it. See what I mean? One stat can be better than the other, and that's great. But if you find a horse that has like all of them really good, that's amazing. Like really seriously good for you. That's awesome. I also saw a comment on someone's video. I will not mention who the user is, and I will not mention the user of the video or the video itself. I saw a comment saying that it's expensive to breed. I'd like to say that it isn't. When you find enough carrots, you can build a carrot garden. When you find enough sunflowers, you can build a sunflower garden. When you find enough olives, you can build a sunflower garden. Olive garden. I know, I found that so funny that they named it Olive Garden. But it makes sense. I will put horses in here as an example to show you what you have to use. Oh, just she's in there. Like her, I got really lucky when I found her because she has all really good stats. Oh, I don't know why I can't take her out. Oh, she's falling right now. I found her, like I said, with good horse stats over here. I also found, what I name him, Secretary. I found Secretary over there too. I don't really know what else to say for this video. Yeah, but once you build the styling shed, I promise a whole lot of things get way easier. And if you build a holiday home, which is actually not that difficult to build, because that's what I actually built first thing after the camping thing. Where's it at? Right here. Look above family home and you'll see. Okay, the resources are on the top right. It's very easy to build, honestly. The only thing I struggled with at first was getting the planks of wood because I didn't know where to get it at first because I totally, like, it blew past my mind. And now I have the family home, and the family home is super easy to build. Way easier than it makes it out to be. Besides, like I said, struggling to find the fire clay until I found it. Yeah, that's my apples. Oh, the apple on your land I was gonna show. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, I can't believe I made that. Here's the apple tree. It's over here. Just this way. Also, if you want to know your horse's genetics, as you can see, I do not have her genetics on there. You can go into the Felix estate. I feel like I'm not saying that right, but Felix. But you go up here and you go to the vet, but you have to give her something in return. And I will actually show you what that is you have to give her in return. It won't be there. I know it won't because I haven't rested. The game resets after you rest and things come back into spawn. Also, don't worry. I know what's in front of me. Like, there used to be Rebel and stuff. There's also how there also used to be Rebel on the other side. You can build your bridges beforehand, but that Rebel does go away because after so long, Matteo mentions that you need more, like, space. So he builds that. He takes it off. So what you have to give the vet in return... Oh, that horse is upside down. You have to give her medical plants, and it's not here, but it's right by the feeder over here in this area. And, You can collect these while on horseback. You don't have to get off. That makes it easier. The others I found were like over here, and I got really lucky because I found like 2 or 3 in a row, at least 2. It was really fun. It's really easy. Here's some carrots you can find. This game is really great, and I will zoom out, let you pause and look at my map if you need to. Take a screenshot. I'll also zoom in so that you can see where you need to go. There's your Emerald State. Okay, and this garden right here, I wish I could really take you through that to help you, because I know I spent the majority of the time exploring, trying to find resources, and probably in that garden for the mission. Oh, I am lagging. In that part to go find Lily. Oh, or Lily. I've always pronounced it Lily. Um, I struggled. It is very difficult. Oh, but if you need, you can take a screenshot or look at it because you can see. Yeah. Um, yeah, I really struggled getting in and out of that thing. But yeah, overall, this is an amazing game. Um, how I got this horse is I have the limited edition of the game, but there's also DLCs, and I bought the entire one where you get Arabians, Cobs, attack set, and the full carrying option. It's really great, and it's actually very cheap. It was like $12 or $11. It's really good deal. This is a great game. Uh, I love the graphics. If I missed anything, I would definitely put all of it in the description. I'll have to go over it. This is a great game. I hope that all this information could help you, and I'm glad that it's finally all out. Yeah, and I just hope everyone has a good day and a good week.